Hey, what's up, guys? Little man with a big opinion here. Got a little news update for y'all. And with all the talk of World War III or Civil War or unrest or whatever, it's got me thinking. And so I'm sitting here making this video as I'm picking up and cleaning up the house. And typically, when I'm doing dishes or doing laundry, I've got something on the news playing. And the most recent thing that I've heard that I feel like should be something of concern is the armed forces is looking like they're not going to meet a lot of their recruiting numbers. And since I've got y'all sitting here, we can look at my disorganized working pantry that it's Sunday. We got to go get our next batch of food to make sure we maintain our 3 weeks worth of food in there at all times. And the freezer and stuff. But the Army is looking like they're going to be hit the hardest. At about 15,000 members shy of what their mission statements are. And that's between active reserve and the National Guard. The Navy and the Air Force are still hopeful that they'll hit their active duty numbers, but it's looking like they're going to be between 2,000 and 4,000 members short for the Navy reserves, and then 2,000 to 4,000 members short when it comes to the Air Force reserves and the Air National Guard. Let's get y'all set up there while I dump out some trash. But, and then the Marines were supposed to be short. Marines are supposed to be short, but they said that they had a really good retention year, and they're confident that they will meet their mission statement numbers. So, with that being said, what does that have to do? And got the trash. What does that have to do with us as preppers? Well, the economy has not been doing very good. And, the military, it has been a volunteer force for most of its existence. Very few times have we had to implement a draft. But when we do have to implement a draft, that shows that times are pretty hard. You tie that in with teaching positions not being filled. You tie that in with fast food worker positions not being filled. Your standard blue-collar jobs, them not being filled. And it's kind of a recipe for an economic issue. So, as a prepper, and seeing what's transpiring with this whole Russia-Ukraine issue, it's a little bit of cause of concern, at least, in looking at my threat level assessments. And so, what am I doing? Well, the two things that I'll tell you that I'm doing that are free is I'm continuing to exercise. Not only is it my goal to keep dropping weight, but I'm also constantly paying attention to the news. And what that does is it allows me to make these videos so that y'all can be better informed. But the one thing that I can't, tell you how it should be done is what's your threat level assessment. Are you in DEFCON 1 right now? Are you in DEFCON 5? What level do you hit where you start thinking about cutting yourself off and worrying about yourself? When do the people in your mag need to show up at your bug out location? And so I can only keep giving you all this information in the hope that one day y'all are just looking for this information on your own and you just leave me out of it. It's like, yeah, I think I go a little bit deeper into looking and stuff, so I'll quit watching his videos for his news updates, and I'll just watch his videos for the other information that he gives out. So that's kind of my goal when it comes to this, but it also keeps me honest because I can make 2 or 3 videos like this a week, so it makes sure that I'm also continuing to look at and pay attention to the news. If you didn't check out my video that I released on Sunday, then I think that's a pretty good video for you to watch. It shows a breakdown of a monthly budget when it comes to prepping, and that monthly budget is $100. So if you are spending $100 on prepping, or you're brand new to prepping, then I think that's a good video for you to watch. So I'll leave a link to that video down below in the description of this video. And with that, let me know your thoughts on the news we talked about today. Are you a little concerned? And then lastly, if you like this video, leave a like. If you like what I'm doing with the channel, then go ahead and subscribe. Every day, it seems like this week, I've gotten 1 new subscriber, so that's pretty awesome. And then lastly, if you have a friend or family member that would benefit from these discussions that we're having, go ahead and share the video with them. And with that, I'll catch you in the next one.